there's no secret that tight neck leads to a lot of emotional stress. And in this video, I'm going to present to you something all of you have seen, particularly if you're flying somewhere, how this particular pillow, very easy to find, very easy to get, is going to help loosen up those neck muscles. Stick around. So after completing an extensive training to be a personal trainer, I do feel more confident speaking about the anatomy and the body and how to get the best out of your stretching and your diet and things of that nature. But in today's video, we're going to focus on the neck muscles and how to bring our mood back. Our mood is suffering. We're always looking for that quick fix, but we didn't get here sometimes quickly. We got here very slow, and we ignored a lot of the signs and the telltale things that were giving us that, hey, you might need to do something quick here. But if you're at this point where your muscles in your neck particularly are flaring up and you feel tight, it's even hard to turn your head left and right, well, you're in a good spot right now, because we're going to use something that is very simple to find, and it's going to be your average neck pillow. Now, mine was very easy. I think I found it at an airport somewhere on the way to a flight or somewhere, maybe ordered it online. Regardless, they all kind of walk the same path. Sometimes the material is a little bit different. This one is more of a softer material, like a more, I guess you can call it like polyester type material. But it really doesn't matter as long as you get a good neck pillow that's pretty firm. You don't want the incredibly soft ones either, because what we're going to do is we're going to place this over our neck right here. And what we're going to do is this neck pillow is going to provide a little resistance, so that way we know our levels and how far to go. It's actually not only a protective piece of equipment. I hope you don't get a lot of feedback from my mic here, but not only is this a piece of, I got this tag still hanging here, but I just leave it a decoration. So this particular neck pillow is going to create a little bit of resistance so we don't go too far, but we also use the edge of the pillow to create like a tipping point to our muscle. So this is why hopefully you have a clamps on your pillow. If not, you can just kind of hold it firmly together like this. But what you want to do is you want to place this over your neck. And right now we're going to focus on something called the scaling muscles. Now there's the posterior, the anterior muscles that get very, very tight over time. And when they do, you feel it all through your body. Not only just your mood starts going down, but a lot of areas. So what we're going to do is, once you got your pillow in place, you're going to tip your head over to the right. Tip it over. And what's the beauty of this pillow is it secures your head and neck, so you're not like overdoing it, right? That's the whole purpose of a neck pillow for the plane, is that you don't get any neck cramps, but we're going to use it to reverse the problem we've already created. So you're going to lean your neck over. Obviously, you can only go so far, and lean it over. And the reason why this pillow is also great is that you don't have to hold your head in a certain position in order to get that stretch. You literally just throw your head over. This is going to hold it for you. So you really don't have to use any extra muscles really to keep it in position to get that stretch. You're just leaning it over. So literally right now, I'm targeting my scaling muscles by just leaning it over. And you want to hold this here for about 15 to 30 seconds. Just hold it there. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of rambling right now to talk you through all this stuff, but you won't be doing any of that. And as you're leaning this over, give me a good deep breath. Okay, got your 30 seconds in. Perfect. Go over to the left side now. Lean it over. Now this side I feel this side a lot. This one's pretty tense, pretty stiff. I haven't done my neck stretching in the last 2 days, so I'm actually using this video to do what I need to do anyways. So it kind of works out. So leaning it over. I'm kind of doing a drop head, dead weight kind of thing. So again, you're not providing any assistance to your head and neck right now. You're letting the pillow do its job. Okay. So you're leaning it over. I hear a lot of gases being released, a lot of popping sounds going on. All right. And then you just, as you're leaning it there, take that deep breath, and then just kind of shake your head off a little bit. Because what we're doing is, the scaling muscles are the emotional distressors. They're the emotional disruptors. They're the emotional problematic pieces of the body that really don't go away unless you do something about it. And that's really the challenge here. All right. So now that we've done a few things with our scaling. Now, I do want to say that you should be doing these in this one little, I guess you can say, this little episode. You want to do it at least, I just did a couple times, but you want to do at least 3 or 4 times, okay, for the 30 seconds. And then what you can do is you can kind of go back and forth like this here. It's really easy because the pillow does all the work for me, so I don't have to hold my head and make sure I don't go too far. Sometimes if you go a little too far over, you feel that little jolt. You're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't want to go too far. So this pillow is really awesome for that. So that's the scaling muscles, the muscles going downward, okay, from here all the way down to about where your rib cage would start here, your clavicle. All right, so now what we're gonna do, not rib cage, clavicle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the suboccipital muscles. That's the muscles on the base of the skull. Again, another set of muscles that are highly emotionally driven by our body. We tend to get tight muscles here because of poor posture, lack of exercise, and not properly stretching. So again, regardless if you're an athlete or not, you should be stretching every day. You use your body every day, you should be stretching every day. There are exceptions to the rule. If you just had surgery or you just had an injury or something of that nature, you don't want to be stretching or manipulating or moving anything. But if you're in good, decent health and you feel pretty good for the most part and you have proper mobility and balance in your body, you want to be doing this every day. I say every day because I think any missed days, it's just going to give yourself, you're going to have to work a little harder the next day. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back. Again, the pillow is awesome because it stabilizes the back of the skull. So I'm not going back too far because the pillow is going to block me going back too far. So you want to keep going back. What you can also do too is if you feel like you can go a little bit further back, you can hike your chin up a little bit more and hold it there. Okay, hold it there. Sometimes what I do is for the jaw, a lot of you are dealing with TMJ problems with the temporomandibular joint. What you can do is you can massage the jaw, you can shift the jaw. It's making me talk crazy right now, but if you can, as you're going back, what I do is that kind of puts my TMJ joint back into a good position. So what I'll do is I'll lean back and open my mouth and I'll kind of go left and right with my jaw. So I'm kind of shifting my jaw, making sure my joints and everything is aligned. So this is just a good way to keep your jaw aligned. Depending on the pillow you have, hopefully you have a good enough firmness so that way it's properly putting this stuff in alignment for you. So again, suboccipital muscles. It's going to help. Again, left, right. I feel a little bit of right down in here. I feel a little bit of tightness down here. Okay, again, the scaling muscles go all the way down and connect down here. So if you feel tightness down in here where the rib, keep saying rib cage, when you get down to the clavicle down here, probably because I did a video on that earlier. But anyway, so we want to make sure that this pillow is more than just securing your head during a flight, keeping you upright. This pillow is actually going to help put your neck into good standing when it's already been out of whack a little bit. So if you get to a point where your neck has been a little bit mistreated, because we do mistreat our neck a lot and we don't realize it, we don't try to do it, but if you find your neck is being mistreated and you're not taking enough time to stretch it, that pillow is going to help put you into a good perspective. It's going to help position your neck. Just right now, I feel so much better. Your neck should stay in a good grounded level. So you shouldn't be too much this way for too long, too much this way. Should be at a good level, and that neck pillow is going to help position you. It's going to help put you into a good perspective so that way you're not all over the place. So I hope this video was very helpful for you. If it was, please take time to subscribe to the channel. I try to bring content as often as possible. But in the meantime, I'm going to step out of the Jaye in the studio and leave you in good hands with this video. Like anything else, folks, we are here to simply go back to the basics. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you in the next video.